Hello, 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 everybody. How are you guys doing? It's Burns. It's Burns. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. I'm Burns. I'm your certified detox specialist. And we get healthy, excuse me, and juicy here at the Real Juicy Detox with fruits, melons, and berries. Say it with me, you guys. Fruits, melons, and berries. Fruits, melons, and berries. And every day I come live at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, noon Eastern Standard Time, and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. Why, hello there, Dolly. How are you? The benefit of when Dolly says, when I say, hi, Dolly, how are you? And he talks to his phone, hi, I'm great. He actually hears me, and I actually hear him say right back, I'm great. Hey, 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 Alana. Alana actually says that, oh, yeah, I talk to my phone all the time. Oh, wait, I'm talking out loud. Right, Alana? Yep. Dolly just did that. Alana says, Dolly, LOL. That's exactly what Dolly just did. How are you guys doing? That was a great class today. 2 amazing classes today. I have to say, I had so much fun. Gosh, we talked about so many good things, didn't we? I was on fire today, y'all. I was on fire. Fire. Dolly is sitting right next to me. Every day I talk to you out loud. That's true. Hi, Amy. How are you? Your pesto looked amazing. Oh my God. Was it good? Was it good? Hey, 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 Rockstar Ruiz. Went to the farmer's market today and scored some cold pressed pomegranate juice. Oh my gosh. I have some in the fridge still. Do you like it? It's so strong, isn't it? I find if it's not like really ripe, and even then, it is some kick-ass juice. I still have some. I wonder if it's still good. It's in the fridge. Yes, you were talking to your phone as well. Oh my God, I love it. You were. I swear I learned something new. Oh my gosh, that is so great. That's the whole point of it, right, Alana? The whole point is to learn something new. I learn I learn new things all the time, and it's like, or I get a deeper understanding or something just a little more further down that road of understanding. It's so cool. Hey, 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 Janita. Janita is inviting Tammy to come have a look. Oh my God, I'm so honored. Thank you so much. Yes, Amy said it was so good. Oh my God, your picture looks perfect. It looks really delicious. And did you get all your orders finished, Amy? Oh my goodness. Busy day for you, girl. I didn't overdo the salt. That is a good thing. Hey, Lana, how are you, my love? How has your day been? And had a 1.5 hour nap. Those are the best. I know you were tired this morning, babe. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, today we had 2 great classes. If you missed them, I got you. I got you covered. They're in the playlist that are listed at the top of this video if you're watching on Facebook, and at the bottom if you're watching on YouTube. In the description above or below, I have the playlist for our 8 a.m., our noon, and then our 8 p.m. classes every single day. Haven't opened it as yet. Full on orange juice. Yay for orange juice. Look at my clementine juice. Oh my God. So good, right? And just feel that deliciousness just diffuse right from the bottle, right from the fruit, right into your body. It's so good. No digestive gymnastics necessary. Straight into your body on a cellular level, giving you the most amplitude of energy of anything that you can consume. How frigging amazing is that? Am I right? And look at the parasites you're pulling out. Guys, Ruiz sent me a picture of his parasite, and it was, yeah, I've passed like thousands of those, dude. In since I've been doing these in uh, starting June 1st, so 181 days. Oh yeah. Not all big like that, like some of them like small, and oh, this it's for real. And on the citrus juice, you really cleanse your parasites out of you when you're on citrus juice. That is a real powerful cleanse, and you don't have to be doing any other herbs. I mean, it's great if you can, but Dr. Morse always says it. You go to your food first for your detox, right? First step one in every single protocol. What's the diet? What's the diet? And it most often it's the same. Occasionally there are um, some differences, right? Right? Like if you are somebody who's trying to heal cancer, you might want to do a really intense lemon or grape juice feast. If you if you're working with kids, the diet is slightly different depending, right? Certain emphasis, like I'm actually surprised. Somebody who had messaged me, and I got to remember to do her protocol up, but she was working with somebody through Dr. Morse's office. And I was shocked, actually, quite frankly. I need to ask Dr. Morse about that. Um, when she was being transitioned into this raw lifestyle, and I was just surprised and shocked. Anyhow, I shouldn't really talk about it like that, but you want to focus always on fruits, melons, and berries. Always, always, always for your detox. Let's see here. Oh, hello, Carlene. Hello, hello. How are you? I juiced and cleaned all day. Amy's up there napping. LOL. Yeah, Amy, you're being slacker. My God. Mm-mm. You know I'm kidding, of course. No, I won't be done with orders. It's continuous process until Christmas. I have an online Etsy shop. I was going to ask you, but I didn't want to, put you on the spot or anything. That is so cool. Is it with your painted rocks? Oh my God, you're so crafty. Your stuff is like, I know what that's like though. I know what busy season is like, and you have stuff to do, and it's a creative thing, and you have to have your hand in it. I remember doing that with my bikini design business, Passion Fruit Designs, and it was pressure. Oh my God, before a big show, and I would have like 20 girls in the show, and I would be traveling to the show, and I'd be, oh my God, it was pressure. You know what I mean? Nonstop work when you get there. So much fun though. So much fun when you can have your own creative business, right? Yay, I caught you live. Hi, Anne Marie. So glad that you caught me live, babe. Yay. How was your Saturday? Did you have a good day? I hope so. I've gotten a lot out on grape and watermelon juice. Yeah. The power of the fruits is second to none, you guys. Second to none. And as we talked about in today's class at noon, it was a great class on sugar. I went through all the class notes on sugar and complex sugar versus simple bioavailable sugar as found in fruits, melons, and berries, baby. We had a great class talking about that, about the electric nature of this powerful, powerful fruits. So much fun. So check it out. It's the latest video in the playlist. Check it out. Check it out. Just finished watching your afternoon recording. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Michelle. It was so powerful. You're amazing, Burns. Thank you for your teachings and encouragement. You are so welcome, babe. That is why I came. I'm very aware of that. Very, very much aware of that. So uh, if it weren't for you beautiful people who are open to hearing and to being receptive to the information, then I couldn't do what I do, quite honestly. And I'm doing this as well, right alongside of you guys. I've got the detox symptoms. You know, I've got the things that come up for me as well, right? All the same things. So we truly are doing this together. So whatever powerful information that I have been guided towards, I want to gift that to everybody. Give that and gift that and pass that knowledge along. And that is what Dr. Morris wants for us to do. He wants for us to learn how to articulate the science behind this, the true naturopathic reality of how chemistry in creates chemistry that's got to come out somehow, right? He wants us to be able to articulate this really well and to share it with as many people as possible in as many ways as possible, whether that is for you in live video, like how I do it, or if that is just sharing this with your family and your friends, or just being a living example of the truth and letting the work speak for itself, whatever that is. He wants us to share this with each other. He wants you to be a living example of this and share it with the people that you know and that you who are open to it, right? So I'm very, very blessed that I'm able to do that with his blessings as well. And that you guys are so open to it. It's amazing. I just said to Dali before going live here tonight, I said, I'm pretty excited. Somebody's life is going to change because of this video. And I'm so excited about that. I just, that's my mantra to myself every time I go live now. Someone's life is going to change tonight because of me pressing live. And it's true. It happens all the time. All the time. I'm so grateful. Hey, Velma, fruits, melons, and berries, baby. Yes, indeed. And you were the one that said in today's afternoon class, my life has been changed today because of this. So cool. So cool. I watch TV all day, Alana, LOL. Well, good for you, girl. What did you see? Did you watch anything good? I watched some really powerful stuff today, too. Man, I'm on BitChute right now. If any of you want somewhere to watch some really, really great people who have been deplatformed, like on this platform and on this platform, both of these platforms, and you're looking for the truth and you're wondering, where do I find that? Where do I find the truth? BitChute, BITCHUTE.com. Some pretty cool, pretty stuff you're not going to see, and some pretty amazing stuff about what's happening in the world right now that you're not going to see reported on YouTube. You're not going to see reported on mainstream media. You guys got to check it out. It's some really good stuff. It's jewelry, Amy's leather. Oh, hello. Yes, of course. You have an Etsy shop. Hey, you got to drop that in the group, man. It's jewelry, Amy's Leather Lane Boho Jewelry. Oh my gosh, Amy. I just realized that you have a little bit of turquoise right behind your in the crease of your neck here in your profile picture. Is that one of your pieces? Do you do what kind of I'm so excited now. I gotta go check you out, girl. I gotta go check you out. I mean, I've checked you out. I know you've been here in Glendale. You've been in class, literally in person before, but I gotta go check out your store. Hello, Cheryl. Cheryl says, hi, beautiful Burns. Hello, beautiful Cheryl. Tanya Ray says, I'd love to start an Etsy shop. I'm taking classes on how to make herbal tinctures. So hopefully one day I can learn how to create an Etsy shop for it. An Etsy shop, so easy to learn that, Tanya. Oh my gosh, girl. You're a YouTube, by the way, and this young lady right here, Miss Tanya Ray, a beautiful YouTube content creator. Check her out. Check her out. She's got a great vibe. Great vibe, Tanya. I love you. Super easy to learn how to do that. Just YouTube search how to start an Etsy shop. I've checked it out myself actually. Um, Gosh, I remember when I used to do my bikini design business, Passion Fruit Designs. People would ask me all the time, "You should have an Etsy shop," and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, no! Like what? A what shop?" I had so much business. I had 10 a staff of 10 that worked for me at one time. We were so busy. I didn't need to go looking for sales ever. But now that I see it, I'm like, ah, we bought our stick shift head. Like Kaya bought a skull. It's a resin skull, and inside of this skull, it's tiny little flowers. She got it from somebody, an Etsy shop out of Japan. The thing is fire. Fire. Anything handmade, custom made, bespoke, unique, one of a kind. And those herbal tinctures would I think they would do really well because yeah, same kind of thing. Handmade tinctures for you. hmm I just got my Nordic Track rower delivered. Loving it. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. That's a great lower body, all like full body workout, but no impact on the joints. That is amazing. Cheryl says, yes, I love that class. It's amazing. Fruits, melons, and berries, baby. I'm telling you. If you haven't seen today's noon class, check it out in the playlist. It's right in the description of this video. The noon class playlist. It's the first one there as of the live filming of this right now, anyhow. Are you talking about lamb tomorrow? Meat protein? Yes, I am. Yes, tomorrow we're going to talk about what protein is, what meat is, and how important it is for us to get our amino acids in a bioavailable format. Bioavailable, not in a completed structure that the body has to now break down and do a lot of digestive and chemical gymnastics just to process it, and how it's not really processed in the body and it stays in the body uh, about 5 times longer than it should because of the length of our digestive tract, right? When you look at true carnivores, true meat eaters, and you look at their the how their digestive system is created, the amount of hydrochloric acid in the stomach in order to break down um, uh, complex protein that is not bioavailable protein and to break down that decaying flesh. You know, the carnivores have a very different hydrochloric balance than us. We are frugivores. We are designed to consume fruit for fuel. We are frugivores, and we are not carnivores by any stretch of the imagination. So it is really good to learn about lamb and chicken and beef and pork and all of those animal uh, complex non-bioavailable protein. That's foreign protein. We need to look at why getting our protein in a bioavailable format, in amino acid building blocks, not the whole building formed already by said building blocks, right? But the actual bioavailable format of protein is found in vegetables, not in animal products. There is no need to continue to think that we have to consume all of this excessive protein, most of which is not bioavailable. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about that. I cannot wait. It's one of my favorite topics. I should clarify, says Amy, I used to make vintage style leather bags, but transitioned into jewelry. So the name Amy's Leather Lane stayed. I love it. Jewelry, yeah. I mean, do you work in metals? And I love that name, Amy's Leather Lane. It kind of sounds a little, risque And at the same time, the word lane is very down home country kind of, I like the juxtaposition of the leather and the lane. Kind of a little bit reminds me of the lyrics in that Fleetwood Mac song, Lovers Forever. Not Fleetwood Mac. Who sang that? Lovers Forever. Give to me your leather, take from me my lace. That's what it reminds me of. LOL, Kelly. You can't hear? Can anybody else hear me? Guess it was just my phone. Okay. Yeah, drop a link for sure. London Real with Brian Rose is a really good one too. Yes. Yeah, I do like Brian Rose. That's where I found my initial awakening around this whole cray cray stuff that's going on right now. I was watching his interview with David Icke, the live stream. I caught the end of it before watching that one. That was the one that's kind of kickstarted all of this for me and for a lot of people. But before that one, I had seen him interview him before. I'd seen Brian interviewed David Icke before, but I thought he was a crackpot. I thought he was like way extreme. I was like, this dude is like, all right, buddy. And then I caught the tail end, the last 30 minutes of one of his interviews, the one that had gotten banned. And I watched it the last 30 minutes and my eyes were like wide open. I was like, oh my gosh. And then the second it ended, it was deleted from the platform. And I was like, why would they delete something? What's going on? Why cut the tongue out like that? You know what I mean? That analogy. So that's kind of what opened my eyes. And then I went looking, and I went looking with an open mind and with curiosity. And because I'm skeptical, I'm like, come on, that's a little like, but it sometimes it takes just being in that right place at the right time in your mind. I'm looking at your stuff, Amy. Beautiful creation. Yes, I cannot wait to have a look at it. I cannot wait. Hey, Janita, and thanks again for for shouting out some of your friends to come and check this out. I love that. Thank you. LOL. It's a turquoise shirt in the background, but I love turquoise. Have lots of turquoise in my shop. Oh, I cannot wait. Oh, thank you, Carlene, says Amy. When are you creating in the kitchen again? Wow, that's a good question. Soon, soon. I want to work on some wraps. I want you guys to experience. By the way, let's talk about the creation in the kitchen, shall we? And how it has inspired you guys to explore this world of raw veganism after your cleanse, after your juicing. I want to congratulate you guys because you are blowing my mind. I am going through the group, and if you haven't joined us on our in our Facebook group, what are you waiting for, man? Like, come on, right over here. Come and join the conversation before and after class. It's like a before and after school program where we hang out, we get to know each other, we support each other, we cheer each other on, we share recipes, we share uplifting quotes. It's not like other juicing groups. We got all of our questions answered here during these classes, which is what I love. If you have a question, what I want you to get in the habit of doing is asking me here during class, and I will answer them. Like, we've had great downloads for people who have been, like a couple days ago, Kathy and Cindy. Kathy and Cindy had really good breakthroughs. You know what I mean? this is where that interaction can happen and can really flourish and can really, you know, benefit so many people as well who can see this on video. So I encourage you to bring your questions to any class. Morning bouncing, rebounding with Burns, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, noon Eastern Standard Time, in the kitchen or in the classroom. And the classroom might be here in Glenda. Our vintage glamper. There's Dali over there with his headphones on, listening to something else while we're in class here. And yeah, 8 p.m. at this time as well. So I would like to go. I would like to. So first of all, congratulations to all of you who are slowly enjoying and getting used to this new way of eating and this new way of preparing food for your family. That is delicious. How did the burgers come out, Lana? Was it Lana who had the burgers up? I can't remember. Who had the burgers up with the grill marks? Oh my God, Alana, help me out. Oh my God, Kelly, LOL. Decaying flesh? Yes, that's exactly what meat is. It's decaying flesh. Yes, you might cook it up all you want, but it's still dead and decaying inside of your body. Absolutely. You ever leave a piece of cooked chicken on the counter? Come back in a couple of days. What do you think you're going to see? Decaying flesh. It's dead, decaying flesh. It's what we eat and think it's food. It's cray cray. I just stalked Amy and checked out her Etsy. Wow, beautiful items. Awesome. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Leather Lane is an actual marketplace in London, I think, but has nothing to do with the leather trade. So I was inspired by that name. Beautiful. Beautiful. Started listening to Infinite Waters last night. Thanks for the recommendation. He is fire. He is fire. His live from tonight. I love it. I love listening to his lives. His lives are like mine. They're like 2 3 hours, 3 hours if you're lucky. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my gosh. And I just love his vibe. I love what he stands for. I love I've learned, so I've been watching him for like 5 years. Yeah. I have buckwheat dough that I made on Wednesday. It's been in the fridge. Is it still good? Can I put it in the dehydrator or should I toss it? Wednesday, totally still good. Yeah, indeed, Kelly. And if you want to preserve it, you can just wrap it up, stick it in the freezer. When you're ready to make that dough, that's what I would do. I would pull it out, right? Let it thaw out on the counter for a couple hours, and then you can make it up. You could also roll it out, put it on the dehydrator, let it dehydrate, and then wrap it in, put it in a large Ziploc bag, stick it in the freezer. Your pizza crust is ready to go or ready made. You don't have to deal with it. So either way would be good. But yeah, definitely still good. It's only been a couple of days, 3 days, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, 4 days. I think it should still be good. Yeah, I do. Yes, you were going to say wraps, please. Yes. So we're going to work on some wraps, some nice flexible wraps, perfect for making wraps. Who doesn't love a wrap, right? They're so good, all raw and all raw vegan. Ralph Smart is amazing. Love him. I've been listening to him a couple of years now. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Right? I love him. Yeah. Especially now with all the stuff that's going on. He is that voice of spirituality and wisdom through all of the craziness. So I really I'm digging him. I'm picking up what he's putting down, baby. Cindy says, Amy, me too. I subscribe today. Excellent. Yeah, you guys go check out Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Out here in the heart of nature, baby. Friggin' love that, man. I just wanted to say that the Juicy Detox family has seriously some of the most uplifting, beautiful, and high vibrational souls I've had the honor of connecting with. I send love to you all, always. Oh my gosh. I could not agree with you more, girl. I could not agree with you more. And you see it consistently every class. Now, maybe not everybody is able to get onto every class, but generally speaking, and neither can you, that's totally understandable. My goodness. But if you do get in and you are somewhat regular in the class, you see You see this vibe, this energy here. It's supportive, it is loving, it is encouraging, it is safe. It feels like a safe community, a safe place. And I hope that never changes. And if it ever does change, then I'm shutting this baby down. But I don't believe that will ever. I don't fear or worry about that because I know how this works. I know how this works. I know how the law of attraction works in action. You attract to you that which you are. So if you are vibrating, coming from a place of love and support and holding space for other people and being part of a community and being, you know, just coming from a place of gratitude and generosity and giving and love, I know that the people that are attracted here are going to be a match to what I am resonating at. So this is how it works for everything in our lives, you guys. Everything, every day. It boils down to that. Recognizing what it is that you want to feel when you get that thing that you think is going to make you feel a certain way. What's that feeling? What does it feel like? And then becoming that feeling, the essence of how that feels, you have to be that. So I wanted to create a community. I've always been, uh, no matter what I've done, when I was a bikini designer and I had my own company and I had a staff of 10, and five of them worked at one point, five of them worked out of my home. It was busy. It was busy. And it was always for me about creating an environment where everybody felt safe. I had, I was just talking to one of my staffs. She's now passed away, but one of her daughter, Michelle, and her name was Diana. And just the other day, just like yesterday, Dali, I was talking to Dali about, the process of building a brand. And I love always talking about Passion Fruit Designs because I built that brand like out of a desire to see my friends who were killing themselves to get ready for a bodybuilding show, practically in my mind, right? This is right after I had had Kaya, so 18 years ago. And seeing them stand on stage and bikinis that looked like they were wearing a diaper. I was like, what? After all of what you did, I can make that better. Out of that, I built a beautiful brand. And it was like that entrepreneurial spirit is something near and dear to my heart because I had parents that had their own businesses, uh, very successful businesses in Trinidad, always hardworking, amazing, absolutely amazing. So, yeah, so I know that when I started to do all this stuff and I put it out there, and then people started to become interested in what I was doing to heal my body, and I started to learn more and more as I was studying to be a detox coach with Dr. Robert Morse. I I started to realize that, oh my God, there's like a community. I would love to create a community where we can do this work together and not feel so alone, because for the first, I would say, 100 days or so, I was totally doing this on my own. Yeah, so it's really fun to do it together with you guys because I can see how much it is benefiting. And then when Tanya comes in and says, "This is like the best people ever," like where else, Tanya? You've been in the YouTube content creation sphere, right? You've created a successful channel. You've been around the block. You've seen it. Have you ever seen anything like this, like live? I think this is the coolest thing ever. And yeah, isn't it amazing, Tanya? It truly is. Alana, yeah, seriously, I always feel like my best self when I show up to class. Yes, yes, goddess, yes. That is exactly how it should be. I always want people to leave my presence feeling better than when they came. If you leave after watching me, I don't care if you watch me for 5 seconds or for the whole dang thing. If you leave and you don't feel better than when you came in, I did not do my job of being a light bearer in this world. Didn't do my job. So what? I mean, that's not to say that sometimes I'm not human and I might have a negative interaction with somebody in my personal life. I don't know. It happens rarely. Oh my God, it happened once at Bulk Barn. I said something sideways, or I was frustrated with the level of Nazism in that store right now, right? With all this craziness going on. And the girl was giving me a hard time. And I just was like, listen, don't even start with me. I'm telling you. Girl burst into tears. I was like, oh my God. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. But I'm like, don't mess with me when it comes to this whole thing. All right. I'll be nice and everything, but don't cross me with that. All right. I will stand up for myself. Bigger time. Big time. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Bigger time. Bigger. Big. I will stand up big for myself when it comes to my freedom. I'm just a freedom seeking being, baby. I cannot help it. I cannot help it. Yes, it was. It was Lana. Okay, so those burgers that Lana made. Oh, they look so good. This clementine juice is amazing. Dolly and I just quickly went to Farm Boy before class tonight. Tanya, I'm all day, every day. I swear I learn something new all the time. I get so pumped up sometimes. Yes, that is how it should be. We should be excited and pumped up and looking forward to our growth and looking forward to our detox symptoms and just looking forward to being with each other. It's like this is the coolest hangout, the coolest liming spot ever. In Trinidad, I'm a Trinidadian. In Trinidad, we have an expression that says that's liming. When you go liming somewhere, that means you're going hanging out somewhere, hanging out with your best people. We lime in, we lime in, we lime in, we lime in, we lime in inside of Glenda. Carlene says, Kelly, I had leftover dough from last week, but I froze it, then used the rest today. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Kelly says, thanks. We've had trolls before and they didn't stay but a minute. We overpower them exactly. And I will go to town, man. What was the guy? They're just ridiculous, man. I don't stand for it. And they listen, trolls are smart, all right? They're not going to come trolling where the vibe is so high and so active and where all the comments come up on the screen. I will bury you. And I will block you so fast you won't even know what hit you. It's like fuck off, you're out of here. I'm not putting up with any nonsense in my tribe. I'm not letting anybody on my watch get through and spread any negativity. Like, nah, not on my watch, baby. Kelly says, Carlene, thanks, love. Glad I don't have to waste it. The hardest part is waiting for the groats to become sprouts. Right now, I'm trying to sprout chickpeas. Oh my God, chickpeas are I can't sprout chickpeas. I've tried. I don't like it. Don't like it. But hey, man, if you can get it to go, knock yourself out. Carlene, oops. Oh, Kelly says, Carlene, oops, I didn't mean to add a question mark. Oh, no, that's okay, Kelly. I understood. You're welcome, lady. I remember you back then at PFD. Velma, I always gravitate towards your YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. Velma, you remember you've been hanging out with me in one way or another or checking out my stuff. We've been friends on social media uh, from back in the passion fruit design days. Dang, girl, that's so cool. I love bouncing with Burn, says Amy. I probably won't do it every day. That's all good. You don't have to do it every day, but yeah, anytime you can pop in and check out the morning show. Yes, Lana with her grill marks. Oh my God. So Lana, one of our students, made a version of the Burnsy burgers for her family, and she substituted some other stuff, and she didn't have some certain ingredients, but she substituted out. And that's what I said. It's not about using exactly the ingredients that I'm using. This is just to show you and to give you a starting point, and then and looking for the texture. Well, you're looking for a certain dryness in the texture of the vegetables before it goes in the dehydrator. And what does that look like, right? So that's the point of it. Anyhow, so she substituted a few things, and her burgers look really good. She didn't have beets, which is like, she was like, damn, I wish I had beets, because you really want there's one thing you do want. If you want it to really have that resemblance of a burger, you do want a little piece or a small red beet, because that gives it it completely makes it look like a burger. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And so she made her burgers, and she made grill marks. I don't know if she maybe did an indentation or how she exactly did it, but probably pressed a little, the the soft side, the not sharp side of a edge of a knife or something, to get these little grill marks. And it looks so good. It looked like a grill burger. Oh my God. Tanya says, Burns, I love when you teach from the camper. I know, me too. LOL, I actually just moved into a camper full time. Shut up. That is so cool. And soon I'll be completely off grid. Girl, that's the way to go. It's so challenging buying tons of fruits and melons with little space. I would imagine so. You just got to shop more frequently, but that is so good. I'm so jealous. Oh my God. I could live in Glenda. Absolutely. In fact, a lot of days, especially when it was warmer and I wasn't doing a lot of stuff in the kitchen, a lot of times, as you guys know, I would spend the entire day in Glenda, and right up until the evening, that was when I was doing my 21 days of grape juice. I wanted to go 40, but I made 21 days on grape juice. And I just was always in here. I didn't want to be in the house. I didn't want to be near any food, nothing like that. And you're off grid. Yeah, girl, that is so cool. Are you so have you been filming from your camper? I think the last time I checked, I couldn't tell. I'm gonna have to go back now and have a look. You're beautiful, Carlene. Yes, she is. Isn't she, Cindy? Kelly asked, what are your thoughts on alcohol sugars, namely monk fruit? Yeah, 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 yeah. The whole erythritol, I don't think it's good for you. That's my gut instinct. I've tried looking it up on raw figs to see what Dr. Morris has said about it. But bear in mind that the raw figs website only indexes up to like 4 or 5 years ago, not the more recent videos. Here's my feeling about it. I I I haven't done enough research, so that's the disclaimer in the first place, okay? Haven't done a lot of research, but I have had it before in my diet. This is way uh, about 5 or 6 years ago, when I was doing the fitness program, and it was no sugar, so it was like, oh, I need to get my sweetener somehow, right? And it's not fun on your digestive system. I know that it can cause diarrhea, right? And so I would stay away from it. I would stay away from it. I was looking at it just the other day in the health food store, and I was like looking at, oh, monk fruit, because I know monk fruit itself isn't bad, right? I'm not sure, babe, but and all the monk fruit sweeteners all say erythritol, and I'm like, mm. That's what they use in those sugar-free, like Russell Stover. Is it the Russell Stover sugar-free candies? And I remember when I used to be on Weight Watchers. Yeah, I would be gobbling those up because they would make the sugar-free candies, and it's not good for your gut. I don't think I would. I would go for that. Anything that has to be that highly processed, well, as soon as you start processing stuff, you bond the chemistry, and then your body has to work overtime to unbind it, right? In order to be able to have it utilized by the body. So I wouldn't go there. I would go with a date sugar. So you can, there's a brand of powdered dried dates that have been powdered. I would go with that. I would use lucuma powder. I wouldn't go with the monk fruit and the alcohol sugars. And Carlene says, thank you, Cindy. Love you. Tanya, that's so cool. I'm jealous too, right? I'm like, oh my God, I want to live in the camper. I am often in a camper, but I haven't been lately. But I love teaching from here as well. I find the vibe in here. It's like I'm in my little cocoon, and whereas in the house, as you guys might have seen, like part of today's class earlier, the noon class, like Kaya was in and out, and the cat was in and out. It was just like, oh my God, can you like? I'm trying to teach an actual lesson here. I'm not just like, it's different when I'm actually in a lesson plan like I was today for the sugar class. And I was like, I was just a little bit frustrated with it. I was like, oh my God. Amy says, we camped my whole childhood. We'd be gone as a family for the entire summer, went to all the national parks in the United States. Amazing. Oh my God, Amy, that is so cool. So you must have really liked it. Did you ever have a camper like this? Because Amy has, for those of you who may not know, Amy was over here for one of our classes. Oh my gosh, like I can't remember what day. What day was that, Amy? Day 14 or something, maybe? It was a Saturday. So it would have been like day 13, maybe. But yeah, did this bring back any memories when you were in here? I cried reading about it too. Oh, I tried. Sorry. Gotta hold my phone a little bit further out. I tried reading about it too. I couldn't find much. Yeah, I would stay away from it, honey. That's my gut feeling. Pardon the pun. That is my intuitive hit on that. I would stay away from it. Too much processing to get it. And I don't like the idea of an alcohol unless it's a tincture for herbs. That's a totally different thing. But yeah, I want to look to Tanya. I need to stop collecting stuff. That is one thing about living in a tiny house, right? Is that what you mean, Velma? But yeah, you can't be a collector if you're living in a tiny space. That is for sure. You don't have room. It's like bare necessities. But oftentimes we think that we need a whole bunch of stuff that we really don't need. When you think about it, how much stuff do you really, really need? I would have a hard time with the clothing because I don't like doing laundry. So I have like a fair bit of clothes that I can recycle through. You know what I mean? Um, but we would love to live off grid. Oh my God, I would love that. Kelly says, we use it in the shop for keto ice cream, but today I saw it on the shelf and thought, I brought a bag home, not knowing what I would do with it. I'll send it back to the shop then. Yeah, I know for myself personally, we're talking about the monk fruit in case you are just now popping in, but it can cause really bad diarrhea and an uneasiness. It not like a detoxing diarrhea, but you know what I'm saying? Like a real crampy. Yeah, I would not have it. I think Dali could live in Glenda. He's always in there. Yeah, he is. I used to eat a lot of those sugar-free candies. I had to stop myself. Yeah. Yeah, they're not good for you guys. The reason I asked is because I was making cranberry sauce last night with dates and it wasn't it. I know, Kelly. That is one thing that, I would probably use maple syrup. I would probably use maple syrup for cranberry sauce. Yeah, or agave nectar, but that is one of those things that is going to be like, I used to love making a really sweet, really cranberry sauce, but I won't be doing that anymore. Oh, Johnny. Hey, Johnny. How you doing? Simple fix for that. Replace the kitty with a pooch. Yeah, one of the things I love about having cats is that they're very low maintenance. You know what I'm saying? I First of all, I don't change the cat litter. I don't scoop out the cat litter. But even if I had to do that, it's not, I can't handle the thought of, okay, so a little backstory about me. I was going to say I cannot handle the thought of taking care of an animal's poop. The reason is that when I grew up in Trinidad, that's what I had. That was one of our jobs as being a kid in the house. You got a chore, you got to scoop up and wash down the yard from the dog poop. And I love dogs, but I can't handle the dog poop. I just can't do it. The cat was in and out. I love cats. I know, I love cats too, but sometimes they're a bit of a distraction. You know what I mean? Especially Dot. Dot's a little shit disturber. Halloween, I was there. Yes, we had the exact camper trailer as you. Did you tell me that? Did I know that, Amy, that you had the exact same camper trailer as this? Did I know that information? Were you holding out on me? Or am I vapid and can't remember that you told me that? What? That is so cool. Agave is over processed as well. Well, it is. It is. But you have to decide what kind of how far you want to go with that. And Dr. Morse prefers raw, and you can have it as raw agave. They sell raw agave. So, he's okay with maple syrup. He does acknowledge that, as it is a bonded and it is an overheated product. He is okay as well with honey, with raw honey. And there's always going to be somebody who's like, no, you can't have that because of that. And at the end of the day, bear in mind something. It's a concentrated food, right? If you're needing that amount of sweetness, you're craving that sugar, you want to stop and ask yourself, okay, this is a sugar craving that I'm having, right? If a piece of a date is not going to satisfy you, but I understand what you're saying too. You want to make some cranberry sauce, god damn it. You want to make some cranberry sauce, right? Because it's Thanksgiving, and if I'm going to make choices, I want a good cranberry sauce. I would still not use the sugar. The sugar is going to be more compromising to your system than raw agave. What was that yes to? That you've been around since the passion fruit days? Was that the last one? Oh, the cat was in and out. Yes, the cat was in and out. I love the cats too. I love the cats. And Dot is a little shit disturber sometimes, but she's so cute. Oh my God, she's my Dottie. She's my little weirdo kitty. My kitty cow, my Dottie McDottie. You can use apricots for cranberry sauce. Yes, you could. I would imagine that you could also use raisins. You could also do a raisin puree. There's a lot of different ways. And maybe the dates didn't work, but maybe you didn't have enough dates. Maybe because think about it. Cranberry sauce is a very sweet sauce. There's a lot of sugar that goes into cranberry sauce. If ever any of you have made it from scratch, which I love making cranberry sauce from scratch, there's a lot of sugar in it. So maybe you didn't use enough dates, or maybe I would, apricots are really good. Apricots have a little bit of a, It's not the same sweetness. It's apricots and tahini with a little bit of lemon juice and some garlic. Beautiful salad dressing. Beautiful salad dressing. I'm not a dog better. I'm not a dog better, but I can appreciate them. I'm not a dog lover. Okay, I got it. I'm not a dog lover, but I can appreciate them. But I love cats. Dot is very vocal though, right? She's like, oh my God. And I didn't realize how loud it came across Dot's voice on in class until I did a test run today of my setup with the new view. And she was at the front door. She was like behind my microphone at the front door. And I listened back to a test that I did of the stream. It was so loud. I was like, oh my God, girl, be quiet. And how about coconut palm sugar, Kelly? Well, I worry. I think that's getting into that similar sugar cane sugar. I would I don't know. I don't know about I don't want to have something in my body that is going to be right back into the oversweet mode. You know what I mean? So I would be careful with coconut palm sugar as well. I meant person, not better. Yeah, I knew. I decoded it. Well, uh, I meant to say almost. I meant to say almost exactly. It had the same stripe. It was the same length, but had a bit of an overhang, so it had a like a bump out. Cool. But was it the same? Was it a Glendale as well? I did I know that, babe? The dates made it taste fine, but it was cloudy and it didn't gel. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's probably because of there's something within the dates that gives it that um I notice it when I make the raw vegan wraps that the dates make it or when I'm trying to make crackers. When I'm trying to make crackers and I use dates as a sweetener, my stuff won't get crunchy. It'll stay flexible. So there's something in the dates that has I don't know if it's the fibers or what it is in it, but it does have every single thing has a different behaves differently, you know, consistency wise when you're using it for this new lifestyle. So there's a little bit of getting familiar with your ingredients and used to preparing them and understanding things like texture, things like moisture. How moist do you want your hamburger mixture to be? How much does it have to hold together? How dry do you want it to be before you take it to the forming part? You know? Yeah, I've learned a lot and I'm excited that you guys are excited about the process too. Damn, I still said better person. Yeah, no, I got it. I got it. Dottie just needs to be heard. LOL. Yes. She's always been. When we went to get her the first time I saw her, she crawled up the back of my leg. I had tights on. She, with her claws, crawled up the back of my leg, and I was like, "Okay, you're coming home with me. I like you." Whatever. Cranberry isn't that important. It's not, but it's good to know, right? Because for some people, it really is. Chia seeds would help it gel. Oh, that would add a nice touch. Very smart, Cindy. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I never told you about the camper. It may have been a Glendale, not sure. That is so cool. That is so cool. So cool. You guys are amazing. I want to thank you again for being on this journey back to your health, or for some of you, to health in the first place. Not you're not going back to health. A lot of people never felt what it feels like to be really healthy. I know that is me for sure. So I'm really grateful that I'm on this journey with you guys and that I'm on this journey for myself. And, you know, just enjoying the process. That is our becoming who we really want to be, you know? And I love that we get to do that here with you guys. Cindy, Kelly says, Cindy, we heard her. Yeah, she wants to be heard. Oh, we heard her. Ah, what would we do without Dottie? I hope we have a lot more years, lots of years. And we have Kitty too. You guys haven't seen and heard Kitty. Kitty, I try to keep her nice and fed because if not, she can get really. She has a totally different meow than Dot. Dot is more, and Kitty's more. Very vocal as well. But she's older, so she doesn't really jump up high anymore. You know, she was our California kitty, though. Super cute, super cute. Moved to California. We brought her with us on the plane back to Canada with us. Went missing for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks? A week. A week, Kitty didn't come back. We ended up putting posters out around the neighborhood, and we got somebody knocked on our door and said, I think we have your princess in our backyard. And I said, oh, you do? Where do you live? And she was behind the laneway behind us, and she just decided she was going to live there. They fed her, and I was like, Kitty, come on, come back home. What are you doing? You're embarrassing us. Well, listen, guys, I'm so glad that you were here. I'm looking forward to bouncing with Burns tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can make it, awesome. Hey, even if you're laying in bed, all right? All right, you're sleeping in, it's Sunday. Turn me on, baby. Turn me on the Facebook and the YouTube, and come bounce with me tomorrow morning. Yes, Velma. Oh, glad Kitty is back. Yeah, I'm glad she came back too. She came back. She's an awesome kitty, and she's how old is Kitty? Probably about 16 years old. She's an old girl. Anyhow, guys, I'm gonna head out and spend some time with my man, and I will see you all tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check um, the playlist of the other morning shows if ever you want to catch up and connect with us there, even if you're watching on the replay. Remember to hit the like button, please, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube and on Facebook. And don't be shy, share this out if there's somebody that you feel could benefit it, or any of our classes that we've done. Like I said, today's classes were fire. I have a really warm place in my heart for today's classes. I'll see you all tomorrow, says Alana. Good night, everyone, says Cindy. You guys are amazing. It's so good to be a part of this community. So incredible. Kelly sends look at all the love from Kelly. And Amy says, good night, all. It's like our big time that we can all check in with each other, you know? I mean, I know we do it in the group. I know that, but I love being able to do it here. And I hate cutting anybody off. So if ever you type a comment right at the end of the live and I don't get to it, I'm so sorry. There's like a 15-second delay. Have a good night, y'all. Thank you so much, Sehar. Give your beautiful kidlets a big hug and kiss for me, okay? Hey, Carlene, I will sleep well. Carlene says, sleep well, y'all. We will. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. It's Sunday. Oh my goodness, it's Sunday tomorrow. I love you. Mwah.